Hello and thank you for tuning in again. This is me at the end of my day, episode 16. My intention was to get the valve gear assembled and get some more bearings done, but I need to make a couple of new pins and some new bearings, but I needed a little bit of advice from John, who's unfortunately off poorly today. Get well soon, John. Yeah, so I procrastinated a bit. I upholstered a new seat for the riding truck. I repainted the riding truck. Yeah, so I kept myself busy, procrastinated a little bit, stood around watching the other lads work, helping problem solve on certain engines that we've got going through the workshop at the moment. But yeah, the main aim of me talking to the camera at this point is I don't think I've got a lot of video footage to edit into a video today, but I would like to propose to the subscriber base, so anybody watching, I need to come up with a new name for the engine. It was called Berry Hill, but yeah, it's gone through a full rebirth now, so fresh paint job, modifications made, so the body line's changed, the cab shape's changed. Yeah, so yeah, I do believe it is worthy of a brand new name. I mentioned it to Simon. I thought, yeah, what I'll do is I'll stick it on YouTube and I'll ask my audience to come up with a name for me. Simon says he wants Training McTrain Face. That would be a very, very big nameplate and quite a lot of money in brass. So I doubt we're going to go for that one. What I would like to do is I would like to go down the rebirth route. I have rebirthed quite a few engines now. My first one was Forks, which was named after Double Doors Phoenix. We wanted a rebirth name and Forks came into it. I think that was John that suggested that one. After Forks, I did Bennu, which is named after the Egyptian bird of resurrection. I then did the C19, which, with it being an American engine, that's just called Phoenix. I've also done another Romulus, which I did as I call it the Romulus B class, because the customer wanted something to look like a Darjeeling B class. So I took a Romulus chassis and boiler, heavily modified it, and turned it into quite possibly my finest ever work. Yeah, really proud of that one. A lot of detail went into it to make it look as much like a Darjeeling B class as possible. But yeah, I want to come up with another name. I came up with Boulder for my own personal engine, my Scamp, which there's a full video series on me rebuilding that. Boulder was the Norse god of rebirth, or the Norse god associated with rebirth, because they don't actually have a god of rebirth, but the rebirth being that Boulder brought about Ragnarok, which was the end of the Viking age and the birth of the next age. So I would like to find a suitable name for this Romulus. It's plum coloured, it's a tank engine, it's an 040. I haven't done any research myself yet as to try and pick a name for it, but I definitely want something that's associated with rebirth. So if anybody's got any ideas, please leave it down in the comments at the bottom of this video. I will probably put up a separate post with regards to a bit of a poll on what people think it should be called. Not necessarily going to go for that though, but it's the ideas. I'm trying to just get a little bit more engagement from my viewer base. But I would like to say thank you very much for watching so far. About I think it's been about 13 days worth of work's gone into this so far. It's materialised into now 16 episodes. I reckon another 2 weeks and I'll be able to put a fire in this engine. Still waiting for the boiler coming back from the boiler chap, but hopefully that will be next week. I'll be back on its wheels by then and ready for it, and then it's a case of do all the plumbing, get it fully assembled, stick a fire in it. Yeah, so yeah, I was hoping for 4 to 5 weeks start to finish on the project, and currently I am on cue for that. A little bit of a shorter video with regards to actual footage I managed to gather today, but yeah, a little bit more talking should work out nicely. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the video. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you very much. And that's a wrap, or an unwrap. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you all next week for another episode.